Oh, let's check if we have notification. And we do. How about, let's check if we have notification. Hi, sis Michelle. Please click the like button. How are you? I am. You know what? It's kind of interesting. Um, there's another prediction that I made. Uh, it's kind of like a big fire, a forest fire, and it did happen. Um, well, in this country. Oh, I love the new pic, says Michelle. I just noticed it. Kindly click the like button for me. 5 people watching, 2 likes. Right. So who do we have here? Job. But I think that this is a what? An email. Sharon, what to expect for the rest of the month? Let's see. What to expect for the rest of the month, says Sharon. 7 of Cups. The Four of Coins. The Magician. Says there's a message, and the message is don't be too stubborn. I'm seeing opportunities. Uh, well, I have two. The first one is there's an opportunity that might gonna show up, and it felt like you're not going to be open. So whether this is for romance, finances, career, but this is something that you asked for or prayed for. Um, the other one is someone is gatekeeping something, so hiding something from you. Huh. The Devil card, the Eight of Swords, the Ace of Cups. When it comes to the matters of the heart, it felt like this is intentional. So someone is literally hiding themselves from you, but they are just around. Um, yeah, it felt like they are just around. You can see them, feel them. Well, you can feel them. You can somewhat hear them, um, but you cannot see them like in person. This is intentional. The other one that is kind of like gatekeeping. Um, yeah, this might be an opportunity. So please, the bottom line here is open your eyes, says Sharon. There's a lot of things um that is it felt like the message is read between the lines, check if there's writings on the walls, open your eyes, you have to see it. Because if not, you might gonna be in a loop of asking questions from the universe, questions with this relationship. Hmm. So that's actually more of a message. You have to open your eyes for this month. Am I nearby the fire? No. It was on the third largest island down south. I am on the main, so that's the first one. It's there. There's a second one in between, so I'm really far. Um, an hour and a half by plane. Yeah. Thoughts of your person having about you. Thoughts of your person that is having about you. Thoughts of your person. Thoughts of your person having about you. Breathe. Wow, chaos and conflict, all that glitters. Um, I feel like there's something here that your person sort of like not believe in. Whether this is your um either you're throwing tantrums, you're giving attitude. It felt like this is how she is. It kind of like comes with a package. Uh, I should love her. For the good, the bad, the ugly, but deep inside, I know that she loves me. There must be something that probably you're doing, saying, demanding, requesting that your person is sort of, let's say, irritated. But there's a sense of control in here. The King of Pentacles, ooh, the Sun, and the Emperor. Sort of, it may be a request, but you're reading your person's mind. So I have plans of giving you this. Whether this is commitment, it could be a gift, but your the sense of surprise is being busted because you're asking for it, and that is actually what's on your person's mind, wanting to offer. The Chariot, Nine of Swords, especially asking for meeting. Nine of Wands, felt like as of the moment, it seems like your person is under pressure, um with a lot of things. Pressure because time could be their time, your time not matching. uh Plus the fact that what I am thinking, you're asking for it, so I'm about to surprise you, but the sense of surprise is gone. uh and this sort of like meeting, the date, it seems like I have my own time frame for this, but you're asking it now, so it kind of like not matching somewhat the level of wavelength is there. But the thing here is the time. That's actually the thoughts of your person as of the moment. Hi, Tamika. Hello, sis Shanae Sharon. Uh, Hold up. What to expect for the rest of the months? You feel like you have an anxiety. You don't know why. What does the card say? Um, I think that you've experienced that days or week before the harvest moon, right? Remember, I always um go on live midday, and it's kind of like 3 a.m. my time. I think that you are also gifted. Actually, you're not just the um only persons being affected by these moon changes. Um, Practitioners or gifted, it's being affected by the harvest moon. There's a huge chunk, I believe, I've seen this with um, articles, uh, fellow practitioners, all saying that huge chunk of humanity's spiritual alignment is being awakened. But let's see, wisdom, sacral chakra, mental conflict. So these are actually sleepless nights. Mental conflict. You said you feel like you have anxiety. Uh, you can feel it in your gut as well. Sacral chakra is. I feel like this has something to do with the first reading because the wisdom it's already there. Kind of like the universe is pushing you to again open your eyes, but you keep on looking on a different direction. Ten of Swords. Knight, of course, you've been in a situation for quite a while and it's not working for you. The Temperance, you need to change something. Change the perception, change the um what? How you approach, how you take action. With the Princess of Cups, Princess of Wands. Princesses are prior being a queen, right? So this is sort of like a beginning. Kind of your doorway. Fundamentals, learning the fundamentals with the Three of Swords. Since I feel like you are being pushed with, apart from doing something, there's something spiritual that you need to do. Uh, you're meant, you're meant something spiritually. You are being downloaded by that, but you kind of like not practicing it. Um, that's actually the reason. Apart from all of those thoughts, um, apart from the anxiety of what's going to happen in the future, there must be something inside that you need to unlock. I think that you need to do shadow works here. Do you have your own cards? Um, yeah, you must ask your own card about the purpose because I just did that and I got goosebumps. It gives me 2, 3 weeks prior me having the answer. And I just found out that, yeah, I'm also being taken or routed to another. It felt like, okay, you mastered that. And this is your new assignment. Sort of like that. Um, Same thing with you. Tamika, hold up. Tamika. Tamika. Did I just answer Shanae or not yet? Give me a couple of sec here. Tamika, there you go. Tamika, what does the spirit wants you to know? 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 Page of Vessels, Hierophant, Ten of Pentacles, Page of Vessels. What I am seeing in here is making peace within thyself. Your mind wants to explore somewhere, or probably yeah, your mind wants to explore somewhere, but your heart wants you to stay on the same place. Um, I think that right now, I don't want you to be heartless. All right. I mean, I don't want you to be heartless, but you need to be a little heartless. Um, Try to focus on the wisdom part, the rational part, the King of Pentacles, the Chariot, the Sun. There's a lot of opportunities, especially when it comes to the abundance, literally money, or it could be something that you can feel, hear, taste, touch, smell. And it has something to do with sort of like either traveling, going to a different place, or going to another. It could also be a company. Are you thinking about that? Because something needs to happen, something needs to change, something needs to be you need to move and remove. That's it. Shanae, how does Steven feel about you being here? How does Steven feel about you being here, being with Steven? Change in the wind, milk and honey, never ending story. There must be something that Steven wants to say, but he is also somewhat wanting to, probably thinking of saying this in a different time frame. It could be a request, the world card, the six of wands, the moon card. A request of wanting to, you need to move back a bit. Probably this is not the time wherein we need to be together or always be together. The Eight of Cups, the Empress, the Ace of Swords. Sis, Shanae, I think that there are changes also in you. And it felt like Steven sort of not appreciating it. This is something physical. Well, men are visuals, we know that. And not all, but Steven is, one of them. It seems like something sort of like downgraded on your end. It could be, the main, you're not the same person that he met. There must be some changes in you. You feel like, you know, it felt like the glamour was gone. I think that this is what Peter wants to say. I want to see that in you again. So a little dismay because it felt like you're not preparing your best, to see me anymore. I think that Steven is looking for that same Shanae that he used to see and know. Kim D, will Nick soon get a better paying job? Let's see. Will Nick gonna get a better paying job? Will Nick gonna get a better paying job? Will Nick gonna get a better paying job? Seven of Swords, Ace of Vessels, Five of Pentacles. I can feel the loss of enthusiasm. Um, yeah, probably you are also noticing it with Nick, um, because Nick is not being compensated well. It seems like your person dragging himself going to work. Um, this is a normal reaction for a person who feels like I'm not being compensated well. I understand the feeling. With the Nine of Vessels, the King of Staves, the Nine of Pentacles, there must be something that Nick wants to. There's a wish fulfillment in here, but he's not saying it with the Nine of Pentacles. Um, Better paying job. I am not seeing another job or another company. No. Um, Either he needs to go back, or if this is the current, he needs to ask this. It could be a raise, or um, being transferred to another department. But I'm not seeing it that at least this year there will be opportunity for Nick, um, for a different company. It could be the past or the current company. Yeah. Another Michelle is Tyler. Um, Tell you something personally. Okay, let's check. Michelle, let's see. Something personally. Seven of Hearts, the Five of Hearts, Ten of Hearts. There's no time frame, right? This is a yes. Sharon, what is team's energy towards you? What is team's energy towards you? What is team's energy towards you? Team's energy towards you. Four of coins. The magician. The devil card. Hmm. I know that this is intense. I know that you are afraid or might be a little, how do I say this? I'm nervous because the devil card showed up. It's not always negative. Um when devil card showed up. Actually, this is intense. The emotion is sort of like fiery. But the thing here is it's Tim is sort of like either gatekeeping his emotion, not really showing it to you. Oh, is this the person? Um on the questions prior to this, the Six of Swords, the Six of Cups, the Knight of Wands. If you're gonna look at him, it feels like Tim is nonchalant, no? Um, Not being affected by things that you do, but deep inside, Tim is very concerned. There must be something in Tim that there's a trust issue, not on you, trust issue on himself. The emotion again is intense, like love is there, and it's beyond and more than you think. But the thing here is, team cannot express it. Is this, the thing that team is gatekeeping? It is. but you're not seeing it. Sometimes, or not really sometimes, um, it will be appreciated if what our person feels it's being expressed or shown, right? Um, so you feel like you are, I mean, team is giving you some mixed signals most of the times, but team's heart is very certain. Mm. Says Michelle, next action from your person towards you. Hold up. Let's see. Shanae, Michelle. Next action of your person towards you. Next actions from 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 your person towards you. Unfinished symphony. Here and now. Soulmates. Huh. Um, it has something to do with the time frame, the longevity of your relationship. It seems like there's clarity in here that I already found a person for me. There must be a little, a bit of a challenges, but I'm not giving up. The page of staves, nine of pentacles, the king of staves. I also believe that your person is sort of like having a hard time to read you, having a hard time to um, identify what makes you happy. Or sometimes you keeps on changing what you want or like. Let's get it. Let's get all this. There's six more. Six of Swords, the Sun, the King of Pentacles. There is also a promise in here, not now, but but in the future. I'm not saying very soon, but in the future. I'm preparing for it. The Empress, the Ten of Swords, the Six of Vessels. It seems like you were a bit. This is an observation. Um, you're becoming a little pushy um, in your person's perception. A message of I want you to calm down. I'm preparing for it. It goes back with the pressure again, you know. Um, but I am gonna give it to you. Next action, the more that your person feels like you're pressuring him, the more that your person is not giving in, even though that he wants to already offer it. So the next action is staying still or stepping back. So I think that your person kind of like asking or requesting for you to chill. Mm. Um, yours, I think that was yesterday. I don't really have the sense of time. Yeah, yeah. Now, uh, mm. Sees a child, David's feelings, thoughts, and energy towards you. 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 The tribe, building blocks, the fates. Mhm. What I love about this, um, say, David is not. David is not throwing the connection away. Actually, very hopeful. Um, that you and him is going to reconnect. The Knight of Coins, the Temperance, the Princess of Cups. So here we are again with the waiting. You on the other end waiting, him on the other end also waiting. So who's going to take action again? We went back to that energy. Judgment, the Queen of Wands, the Knight of Swords. It seems like David here is waiting for a go signal. A go signal, not just a either a post, a message that will be um, delivered or informed by another person. This is more of a message. I need to hear it from you directly. Um, I think that this is more of hopeful energy. That's um, the feeling, the feeling of hope because I am wanting I'm very eager to see you. He didn't end up going to the party. May you ask why? What's the reason for him not going? Did he? Or did he just hide? Let's see. David's feeling, what's the reason? Message in a bottle, into the sea, never ending story. I'm seeing here a sick person. It has something to do to um kind of like very close to David's heart. Kind of I need to rush. I'm seeing a motherly figure, the Wheel of Fortune, Ace of Wands, the Knight of Coins. Oh yeah. This is not about money, but this is more of my time needed. The Princess of Swords, the Three of Cups, the Nine of Cups. It seems like someone is also mad at David because I feel like this is not you. David is also David also promised someone that he's gonna be there. Yeah, but he didn't show up. It's more of family emergency. Will you gonna get the salary increase before the end of the year? Will you gonna get the salary increase by the end of the year? Will you gonna get the salary increase by the end of the year? Will you gonna get the salary increase by the end of the year? The 10 of hearts, the 4 of diamonds, the jack of diamonds. This is before the end of the year. This is a yes. Sharon. Will you gonna end up with Tim? Will you gonna end up with Tim or Lamonte by the end of the year or someone completely new? Oh wow. Um, Team on top, Lamonte at the bottom. Let's check. Two of Cups, Two of Wands, Seven of Cups. See, Team's emotion, it's already inside his heart. But with the Seven of Cups, it felt like Tim's energy is all over the place. I don't believe that Tim don't know how to express. Like what I mentioned, I feel like this is being given to you, sort of like breadcrumbing you. Hmm. Let's check Lamonte. The Ten of Swords, the Two of Swords, the Empress. Here's the thing. I'm still seeing Lamonte pursuing you for the sake of not just about sex. There's something about I want to impregnate you. But why there's a two of swords, the three of coins, and the judgment? So I feel like right after the separation, I got a little I downloaded a what? I downloaded a like clarity, something that just came in, and I feel like I want to come back. But I am not seeing Lamonte is coming back because of love. I'm coming back because it seems like this is more of um a wiser move. With Tim, I feel like Tim is just hanging around. It's more of the action is going to be with Lamonte because Lamonte is already approaching. The energy is already there. While Tim is the team's energy swaying and no direction. Mm. Miss Clove, yeah, we missed you. What do you need to know right now, Miss Clove? What do you need to know right now? 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 Seven of Vessels, Eight of Pentacles, Nine of Staves. This is the time for you to work on, pick up one of your um, dreams, wanting to do. I know there's a lot because there's a lot of things that you wanted to do all at once. It gives you an energy of being stuck. So this is the time that you should pick at least one, max of two, and then take actions on it. Hierophant, Seven of Staves, and the Ace of Swords. Someone is going to, something is going to flourish. Um, Please make sure that this is very possible, doable, and the time frame is sort of like you can do it very soon because the energy, the Hierophant, That opportunity or event is waiting for you. Sort of, let's say, someone um, or the universe is creating a party for you. This is a surprise party. But the thing here is, all of them are prepared. They're just waiting for your arrival. That is your energy, or that's what you need to know. Christy, when will you gonna get a job? When will you gonna get a job? When will you gonna get a job? The 10 of coins, the 10 of cups, and the temperance. I am seeing third to fourth week of this month. This month is very kind of like really showing me it's very very soon. Will Robert gonna get his CDL back within a month? Nine of Pentacles. Well, this is a harvest. Definitely, um, Robert is going to get it. But the question is within a month. The King of Vessels and the Ace of Pentacles. There's actually a bridge of within this month to the first week of November. I mean, first week of November. So in that time frame, that's actually within a month, technically, because the first week of October already done. So the 4 weeks from now, that's actually a month. So that's a yes. Shannon, is Jay gonna message you? Is Jay gonna message you? Is Jay gonna message you the Jack? Oh, this is a Queen of Spades. The Two of Diamonds. The Seven of Spades. It's a no. Hi, Angie. CC. How is Noel feeling now that he kissed you on this weekend? Oh, how does he feels right now that he already kissed you? I want to know if that kiss has a meaning to him. Ace of Cups, Eight of Swords, the Nine of Swords. It felt like um your smell. Um it may sound gross, but I don't know how to explain this in English. The taste of your lips, there you go. I'm about to say saliva, but that is really gross. The taste of your lips kind of like very addicting. So I am seeing because of that kiss, Noel's energy is sort of like going crazy. Five of Wands, the Six of Swords, the King of Cups. I don't know why, but CZ, Noel's energy is sort of I'm always thinking of you. And he created a he created a person that he he's actually jealous, but he don't know to whom. So there's an energy here of wanting to that there's a sense of ownership right now. So he's not just saying it, but he don't want you to flirt with someone. So I feel like because of that kiss, No, well, kind of, there is a decision, there is an enlightenment that this is not just admiration, this is love. Miss Club, someone called you twice this past weekend and hung the phone right away. You called back, they wouldn't answer. Do I know who is it? Let's see. Do you know who this person is? Do you know who this person is? Knight of Vessels, Six of Staves, Page of Vessels. Do you know who this person is? Knight of Vessels. Um, I feel like this person is from afar. Seeing you or checking on your profile rather. Wondering why you're not messaging me, why you're not reaching out to me. The Ten of Swords, the Empress, the High Priestess. I think that this person actually promised you, you know this person. This person promised you, but they didn't keep the promise, and it feels like you you dumped this person because of that. Communication line got cut off. Uh, but this person keeping tabs on you, or at least this person know the current events that's happening in your life. There's regret in here why I did that. Let me know who this person is. May Greta, developing romantic feelings for you. This is for you, Greta. Developing romantic feelings for you. The Five of Hearts, the Ten of Diamonds, the Six of Diamonds. Developing. So, not yet there. That's a yes. Miss Clove. Career reading for October. For October. For October. Career reading for October. Career reading for October. Temperance. The Hanged Woman. Queen of Wands. Miss Clove. It has something to do with taking action. I feel like this is also connected with your first question. Um, take action. Don't be afraid to ask for follow up. It's also okay to speak your mind, ask questions. Queen of Coins, Knight of Swords, the Seven of Wands. I'm getting a download in here. I know that you're waiting for something. You may want to call them and probably tell it to them. If I'm not gonna get it, I'm going to take an offer, from someone because I have been waiting for this for quite a while. What's the update on this? Um, there must or it felt like you need to ask this. It could be a promotion. What is happening? Do the other way around. I have been in this company for quite a while. It felt like I'm not improving. I think I need to, I just want you to know that I have plans of um looking for a greener pasture somewhere, because I feel like it is already there. It should be given, but I don't know what's really happening to them. They're just not very certain of offering it to you. I think you need to shake them. Mm. Sees a child. What does Sandy know about David and your connection? Hold up. Give me a couple of sec. Oh, Yuri, why your questions are not here? 2, 3, 4. All right. What does Sandy know about David and your connection? What does Sandy knows about David and your connection? What does Sandy know about David and your, I mean, what did Sandy knows about your connection with David? Prosperity begins. Third eye chakra, the waiting game. Hmm. I think that this is a person who have a hint of, I smell something fishy going on between Shell and David, a gossip monger. Yeah, that's what I am seeing. Not really, kind of. I don't know why there's people like this. Like it's not going to give me right what? Not gonna give me a sort of like an improvement in life if I know, but you know, I'm 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 wasting my time, and I'm willing to waste my time just to know something. The Sun, the King of Swords, the Queen of Cups. I feel like David mentioned that he still have feelings for you. Strength card, the Hermit, the Devil card. I feel like this person is also keeping something from you. It's about David's feelings. So this person is, since someone, I do apologize for for judging Sandy right away. The gossip mongers know. So someone, I mean, David told him an information. So I got curious. So I'm just watching. I didn't ask for it. I didn't ask for the information. But then again, it was mentioned to me. I got curious, and I think that this Sandy knows David's emotion towards you. What's coming in love for you in the upcoming weeks? What is coming in love for you in the upcoming weeks? What's coming in love for you in the upcoming weeks? Wow, orphaned. Yeah, me, the fates, building blocks. Oh, I don't know why you have these swings in this relationship. So it felt like an in and out. Um, Not the restaurant, but really the in and out of pursuing the connection. I don't know if this is you. If this is your person, one thing's for sure, you had a separation with this person, physical or energetic. Eight of staves. So someone is gonna knock on your door, the stars, the five of swords. Like, I didn't mean to leave. I didn't mean to say that. I didn't mean to what? Um, I didn't mean to be mean. Can I take back what I said? Can I make it up to you? Knight of staves, five of vessels, 10 of vessels. I didn't mean to say that I don't love you anymore, whether this is in verbal form or through actions. Um, what's coming in this week is it felt like you just have to sit on your throne, and this person's going to show and prove that they they mean to reconstruct, get back your trust, show you that you are meaningful into their life. This is what's upcoming in these weeks. Jam. What does the spirit wants you to know right now? What does the spirit wants you to know right now? What does the spirits wants you to know right now? What does the spirits wants you to know right now? King of Cups, Eight of Coins, the Lovers, King of Cups. It seems like there's an energy here of I am not going to promise. I think that this is someone is actually appreciating you. Um, I think that this person is just watching, observing you. Nine of Coins, the Two of Swords, the Queen of Cups. I think that this is a new person, sis. Like, I want to approach you, but I don't know if I am your type. So someone is really liking you. And this person's also afraid that you're gonna probably reject him because it felt like this person understand or probably assumed that your heart is beating for someone. Very afraid. What you need to know right now is someone is appreciating and liking you, um, but afraid to approach you. Sharon, you're welcome, sis. Lamonte is coming back for stability and not love. Uh, let's confirm that. You actually what? Pick that up. But let's confirm. The Ace of Staves, the Queen of Pentacles, the Magician. It seems like um, stability and comfort. Uh, plus the fact that he feels good when he feels good by thinking of you making love to him. So there's actually a lot of material or worldly, let's say, worldly kind of I'm being magnetized in a worldly situation, in a worldly manner. Yeah, that includes the comfort, the money, the um sex. Mm. Galatians, what's this Spaniard girl from your boxing gym feeling and thinking about you? You feel like she's going to return soon. Her energy is screaming. Hold up, let's check. What's this Spanish girl? Is she returning very soon? What is she feeling and thinking about you? The Wheel of Fortune, the Hermit, the Strength card. You're good at feeling the energy because her energy of wanting to see you, wanting to be there, wanting to have a glimpse of you. If you know the energy can really, if you can see the energy, it's actually already with you, already at the gym. It just so happened that in physical form, she's what controlling. I don't know why this person. I feel like something here is very afraid of your energy too. Can you feel that? The Ten of Swords, the Queen of Swords, the Three of Coins. I want to clarify the Ten of Swords, Two of Cups, and the Hanged Woman because it felt like I have emotions for you, but I want you to not really chase, but to um discover it yourself, and I want you to take action. That is what, well, Spanish people. I'm not saying, I'm not generalizing, but we are, this country is being what uh colonized for 300 years by Spanish. So that hopeless romantic kind of um feeling or culture, it felt like there's something in here like I want you to court me. You know what, the real Filipinos are more of, very aggressive, um prior pre-colonization. So equalities, there are queens, kings per region. And then Spanish came and they taught us, for ladies, for women to submit um to the man, and it was being practiced even to now. But pre-colonization, everyone is equal. Yeah. So this is removing the history, but more of the energy of this person is already there, wanting to see. But I want you to please take action or give me some efforts, um, so that I can give in because I really do want to give in. But I want you to court me. So there's something in here kind of like, please beg it, show me that you are also interested by not just words, by action. Sharon, with team's emotion, is it part of the roller coaster ride that I mentioned when the personal reading? Let's see. With team's emotion, is this part of the roller coaster ride? The being in and I mean the being secretive of their emotion. The Ace of Pentacles, the Four of Swords, the Temperance. See, the Temperance is here. Um, the heart is saying something. The for some reason, the mind is also um doing something. It can figure this out. So sometimes giving in with the Ace of Pentacles, sometimes very lazy. So that is already a an up and down movement, right? Uh the Emperor, the Seven of Pentacles, and the Hierophant. I don't want to say very lazy, but let's say very chill. Uh he's the kind of person who's going to exert a little effort. Let's say I'm going to give you 30% of my energy and I'm expecting that you're gonna give me 80% in return. It felt very transactional. So yeah, this is a roller coaster kind of emotion to him because it felt like if you stop doing something, I'm going to return it double the laziness sort of. Mm. Yep, yep. Let's check. May, this is for you. Cut off sis. Sure. I think so. The eight of hearts, the three of clubs, the five of wow, the five of clubs is here. Uh no. Yeah, sis. Club. Cut off. Yeah, that's I think that you are pertaining to a specific person and I feel like that is the person. What's on I mean the person on your mind. Mm. Lala, let's check. Let us check. King of spades, the king of clubs, the three of diamonds. This is a yes. Sharon, does Lamonte has funds or he expected you to fund it? Wow. Let's see. Does Lamonte have funds or Lamonte is asking for you to fund either his dream, him, the temperance, the judgment, the king of coins. Here's the thing. Here's the funny situation. Lamonte have funds, but it felt like it became a routine that you're very generous of him. So even though that I have funds, I am not showing it to you. I feel like I'm waiting for you to take something out of your pocket. So yeah. Creative Saggy, what will your meetup with R look like next week? Finally it happened. Or it is going to happen. Let's see. There's a jumper, Creative Saggy. The Ten of Staves, the Ace of Vessels, the Seven of Swords. Sis, um, you might gonna feel you are here physically, but why cannot I feel the emotion? It felt very cold. It felt like I'm meeting with a friend who wants to go home early. There's a weird energy. The sort of you can feel that ours mind is not there. Kind of I was just inserted. This meeting is just inserted for the sake of a promise. Um I feel like this is very quick. The three of spades, yeah, this is you waited for it. The three of vessels, the knight of swords. That's very quick. Lower your expectations because whatever it is that's on your mind, because you kind of like played something, created a situation on your mind. Um, if you're gonna stick to it, that is the thing that you're gonna experience. Um, mm-mm. Don't stick to that. For you not to be disappointed, probably you just have to appreciate. Okay, I see you, but I feel like you might gonna feel that your person is a bit distant, still distant. Miss Club, how soon will your new job opportunity contact you for the interview? How soon? How soon? How soon will the new job? Hold up. How soon will the new job opportunity going to contact you for an interview? Princess of Coins, Nine of Cups, and the Five of Cups. Wow. How soon? Because it seems like it's already there. Is this something that also connected to the earlier question? Either this is that you need to follow up, because if you won't, sort of, you're gonna miss this, miss the opportunity. The Queen of Coins, the Knight of Cups, the Queen of Cups. Are they really like this? Because I think that this is also a test. How are you gonna? How willing are you? How interested are you to be in this company? Are you just waiting, or you're gonna do, or you're gonna take action? I feel like this is part of what their observation. How is she willing? Because I think that you actually need to follow up, bug them if you need to. How soon, it depends on your action. Because if you're just going to wait, then it's not soon. But if you're going to bug them with the updates, and that's gonna be soon. And it felt like very, very soon. It felt like this month. Mm. But I feel like Galatians, this woman wants you to take action, even if she's not there yet. Mm. Kimberly, how is AO feeling about you? Is he going to contact you soon? Kim, how is AL feeling about you, and is he going to contact you soon? The Magician, the Ace of Staves, the Queen of Pentacles. Uh, well, I am seeing here that you are very potential. So AL likes you. The Lovers, potential, really very potential um, of becoming a partner. The Nine of Staves. And he wants to take it slowly. Is he going to contact you soon? Not very soon. So I feel like AL wants to create a sense of suspense, a sense of mystery, but he's seeing you a potential partner, a potential lover, not just someone that he admires. He wants to take it slow because he wants to make sure. And he wants you to be sure as well. Shanae, let's check. Shanae. There's another one here, Seychelle. Shanae. Does Steven realize it because of your income and not having that you can't go back to how you used to be? Let's check. Does Steven realize it's because of your income and not having a time that you can go back on how it used to be? Eight of Swords. The Ten of Pentacles. The Queen of Vessels. Shanae, from what I am seeing, it is more of, hold up, and I have this shell. Give me a couple of sec. I feel like something here that you took off or not shared. Hold up. Yeah, it has something to do with the income or the work. But it felt like, where is that person? Deep knowing, regeneration, the thinker. I am seeing here an energy of, will she gonna have that time to bring that old person back, or the person that I missed, the old her? Does she have plans of showing it to me in the future? The Nine of Staves, the Seven of Staves, the Seven of Vessels. Sis, it seems like um you have ways, but Steven feels like you're consuming. You have a free time. You have a free time of bringing the old you back, but you are consuming yourself with things that's not working for you. It felt like you're wasting your time instead of you focusing on yourself. Either whether this is what, watching Netflix, what have you, um, instead of focusing on yourself. Steven notices it. Steven is very observant, and he felt like, I'm not sure if you want. eh, I feel like you're making excuses with your statement. Putting myself in Steven's shoes, it felt like, oh, that's an excuse. I don't believe that. You have time. That's how Steven, uh, think. Yeah, he's seeing you have free time. Or at least that's an assumption. Sees Chell, what should you know about the outcome of your connection with David? A leg up here and now, and a change in the wind. Uh, Having a bridge, having a pigeon, having a pigeon In medieval times, right? That is how they communicate, putting a letter on a pigeon on a dove's feet. I don't need that. I want a direct communication. That's actually also a direct message that I heard. The justice, the two of wands, the seven of cups. It also feels like I don't like the idea that you are spreading. You know, this should be a private moment between us, or a private conversation between us. But it seems like people are what noticing or being informed. The wheel of fortune, the knight of coins, the hanged woman. That I'm not sure of if I am David. I have this. Oh, why can't you just say it to me directly? Why do you need um other people? Actually, what you need to know is David is just waiting for um a direct approach from you, whether this is communication, a message, call. Are you gonna show up in person? It should be you. That's what I am expecting as David. Baby Genie, will Carlos and you going to try to be in love again? Let's see. Or will you gonna try to revive this connection? Baby Genie. Baby Genie. Will Carlos and you going to try being in love again or revive the connection? The High Priestess, the Empress. Oh wow. The Moon card. Actually, one of your question is, am I still important? Does Carlos still loves me? Do I still look beautiful and attractive to Carlos? The Eight of Swords. Why does Carlos is not exerting effort? The Ten of Pentacles and the Nine of Staves. Uh, I want to clarify the Eight of Swords, the Queen of Vessels, and the Seven of Staves. This time, it felt like Carlos is just waiting, but he also wants you to take initiative, exert a little effort. Um, Carlos is not hiding. That's how he wants to show it, but he is just waiting. I am seeing reconciliation is in the horizon. If you are going to take action, because Carlos is just there waiting in the horizon. Are you meant to work 9 to 5 job or do something else? Are you more let's check. Should you be with the boss or should you be the boss? That's actually the a good question. Are you with should you work for the people or people should work for you? Loving it. Disruption, power, suffering in silence. Now, with this, I know you know deep inside that this is not stubbornness. This is who you are. Um, you're not good to work with a boss. It felt like you should be the boss. Um, this is not ego. It can be, but more of you know that you are intelligent, um, and you are more intelligent with the previous bosses that you worked with. And then probably you're asking yourself why these people became a boss, um, when I feel like I have the capability of doing so. The star, I knew it. You should be the boss, the magician, the king of swords. Plus the fact that you know how to put things in order, the king of swords. You have the ability of leading people with the magician. You have the ability of creating things, making things show up out of nothing, the magician. The ace of cups, the king of cups, the eight of coins. Although there are times that you also love to work with people, but not as a worker, but as a um the magician is a producer, right? Someone who produced, someone who created the idea, and someone works for you. Are you meant to? No. It felt like you have your own time. So whatever it is that you're thinking, I think that this is also the time where the magician showed up. Um, do something else, even though that's baby step. Do it. Take action, little by little. You're not going to. I'm not going to into your pocket with Lamonte. He's not even speaking to you right now. Is he going to reach out? Sharon, is Lamonte going to reach out? Is Lamonte going to reach out? The Fool card, the Tower, the Ten of Vessels. Um, Here's the thing. It felt like before Lamonte is just showing up whenever he wants. But I feel like with the Fool card and the Tower, um, this is very strategic. I am showing up for a purpose. The Four of Staves, the Page of Staves, and the Four of Pentacles. Sort of, if I'm going to show up, I'm going to make sure that this is for keeps. And I'm going to make sure that she is going to keep me. So, very strategic, very rational. Um, is he going to reach out? He will. Not so soon, but it kind of make me feel that this is going to happen prior the end of the year or early next year, because this is again very strategic. Your goal is saving for your new house. Will you be able to save enough and move next year by October? Let's see. Will you gonna be able to save for your new house by next year, October? Judgment, Hierophant, Seven of Wands. Uh, wow. It seems like your will is very focused. You actually wanted to make things happen. You want to make it happen. Two of Wands, the Seven of Cups, the Tower. Is it gonna be October of next year? The Tower is here because it felt like this is going to happen not October, but this is gonna be a little early around July or August of next year. But definitely you're gonna save more than enough because it's a little early. Yep. Beautiful blessings. Going to reach out to you again or going to unblock you. Please kindly click the like button. This is a yes. Cherry Chugs. Hello. Your store manager told you to apply. What up? Told you to apply for a visual merchandising position in store. Do you think you're gonna get the role if you're gonna apply? Let's check. Let's see. Financial and material changes. It gives me a lot of hope. It gives me a lot of possibilities, a lot of um, being there, being at the moment. The Eight of Vessels. Here's the thing. The Ten of Staves and the Knight of Staves. You're gonna get in, but you might gonna feel like this is not the job for me, and I think that you might going to also ask for, can you put me back? Because this is sort of like a lot of work for me. But I'm saying yes, you're gonna get in. Thank you so much, baby genie, for this. Truly appreciate it. Miss Clove, can you get some advice for the interview? You want the job. So you can be prepared. It's a very competitive and a long hiring process, I know. I think that who is this? I think is this CC as well? No, Cat Lady of the Sea, waiting for that result. I think that the same company. Ace of Coins, Knight of Wands, the Empress. With the interview, I think that you're gonna answer the interview like a like a walk in the park. You know that this position is already meant for you. The Ten of Wands, the Three of Swords, the Ace of Cups. But the thing here is, it felt like with the Ten of Wands, the Nine of Wands, the Princess of Wands. The interviewer is going to give you a situational question. Um, Please be careful with how not just you're going to answer, but also going to check your facial expression because your face don't lie. A situational question, and you may you may think like, what the fuck? Like, is that really happening here? So creating a scenario that's kind of like worse, and you might check if you can work under pressure. So with your facial expression, like, stop that. Don't make faces. And all those hard situation are not true. So that is situational. Um, Really checking if you can work under pressure. That's actually what I am seeing. That's it. Cherry Chubs, can you get some advice for the interview? Um, Advice for the interview. Let's check. I'm sorry. Uh, will a better job coming your way? Patience. I'm seeing with the patience, it is going to happen. It will be yours. But the thing here is the time frame, right? With the Queen of Vessels, the King of Pentacles, and the High Priestess. So from what I'm seeing, the Queen of Vessels, the King of Pentacles, the High Priestess, it gives me the advice here is what? Don't kiss ass because you might gonna you might gonna get used or probably abused in this position. Know thy limits, know the job description, because it felt like if you will just agree with all the situation, um, you might gonna get yourself in trouble. So learn how to say no. That is the advice for you. All right, another one. Happy with the relationship. Let's check. Optimist heart. Happy with the relationship. The six of diamonds, the seven of hearts, the five of diamonds. No. Diamond G, speaking of diamonds, what positive changes are coming to your sun? What are the positive changes that is coming to your sun? The Eight of Swords, the Two of Wands, the Seven of Cups. So, Eight of Swords, the Two of Wands. Oh, I feel like getting out of this, it could be laziness. It could be that your son is probably cannot get out of a specific hardships. I'm seeing enlightenment. I am seeing clarity. I am seeing that opportunities are showing up, not just one, a lot, but not all opportunities are going to, not all opportunities are the best. So choose what's best. Yeah. Um, I am seeing here, yeah, getting out of that dark, mindset, because gonna see hope. I'm gonna see a lot of opportunities for him to recover. Yeah. Don't lose hope, because hope is already there. Hope is already approaching. That is for you. All right. Thank you so much, you guys, for participating. Love and light. Namaste. See you on the next live. Goodbye.